Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. It is Wednesday, June 7th. It's my little nephew's birthday. Happy birthday, Dash. I'm driving to LA to take my dad to the spinal surgeon. Having all the traffic. I never go to LA at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is very slow going. And I don't know. I had a little bit of I've been having a mental mind fuck and just wanted to verbally vomit and process it on YouTube because that's what I do. I'm not looking for anybody to tell me, really, what am I looking for in this? I don't know. I guess maybe it's just verbally processing it. But I guess I just want to say I'm not doing this for you guys to say, oh no, you look great, whatever. So, yesterday, I had a couple things happen that have put my head in a funky place about how I look. And you guys know that I believe what you think you create, and I really don't like that my head is here, and so I guess I'm just processing a little bit. And yeah, so first of all, Monday night I had an event for work. We do these salon events that are like a cocktail reception and a panel. My boss, who is the CEO of the organization, was out of town, and so for the first time at one of these events, I was doing the opening intros and closing of the evening, which of course I have no problem doing. You guys know I can chatter all the time. But yesterday I got back the photos from the event, and I wasn't thrilled with them, and I wasn't that wasn't how I saw myself, and it was bugging me a little bit. Where I'm at with my body right now, I mean, I think I have been probably more positive about how I look than I should have been through this whole process. But that confidence, I feel like, sort of serves me well. I'm up about 15 pounds from my lowest weight. However, once I started just getting my diet in check from a carb and processed food perspective, the bloating that I was experiencing went away. I am pretty much fitting in all of my clothes and pants again. I'm wearing size 10 jeans today. They're stretchy, but they're a 10. And I just started working out with my trainer again, and I know the things about my body that I wasn't crazy about. I'll get back to where I was at my happiest soon. So I'm relatively okay. Over the last few months, I haven't been, but right now I am. I'm feeling pretty confident. So these pictures kind of threw me. I did not like how big I looked. And then the thing happened that made me want to go stick my head in the toilet. So I was conversing with somebody from an online dating site throughout the day yesterday, and I had looked at his pictures. I didn't study them, but I looked at them. He did not look like somebody that I had met before. However, I have met a few people. I met a bullfighter on Saturday. That was interesting. So we had been conversing on throughout the day, and last night he said something that made me think, I know this guy. I went out with this guy. So I go back and look at his pictures, and they do not really resemble the person, but and I only met him once, and I'm like, oh, this is him. And it was a weird date. It was like, the conversation and stuff was fine, but he didn't even walk me to my car, which was weird because that was the first time that had ever happened, and there was no chemistry. So, fine. Didn't think about it. Communicate about it, whatever. Well, so when I realized who it was, I was going to go back and close the conversation. But in that interim, I think before that I had asked him what his experience had been like online dating, whatever. And he had said, oh, I went out with this one woman for a while, but there were issues because of blah, blah, blah. And then and then I met this one woman in Huntington Beach, and she didn't look anything like her pictures, and there was just no chemistry. And I knew he was talking about me, and that really fucked with my head because I often worry that I don't look like my pictures because y'all know I can take a good selfie. But, and I don't like that. I mean, I find it very weird when I meet, because we can play around with our photos and we all want to put our best foot forward in terms of social media. I'm not going to put a shitty picture up on social media unless it's like maybe with my son or somebody I love that died or whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna, because why would you? But I have to tell you, it is disconcerting to me. It's just weird to me when I meet someone who I've only known via social media and they look absolutely nothing like their photos. And that's also weird with dating. I mean, it actually has not happened a lot until recently. Actually, last week, I went on 3 dates last week. One with somebody that I've seen a few times, and then 2 first dates. The 2 first dates, neither one of them looked like their pictures. I mean, I guess I don't know that if I would have looked at their pictures on the online dating app and saw them without expecting them, that I would have made that connection that it was that person at all. However, also in the last three or 4 people that I've been on a date with in the last month, 2 of those men have said I look better in person than I did in my pictures. Okay, so anyway, reading that this guy said, oh, she looked nothing like her pictures and there was no chemistry, is really fucking with my head. And it's making me, I mean, it's just so crazy where our mind goes so quickly. So my mind goes to immediately, okay, well, this is why Brian picked somebody else's, because I'm fat and didn't look like my pictures, and this is why this other relationship ended, because I mean, it's just like my head is so fucking crazy when it comes to this stuff. And I need to nip it in the bud, because I mean, I was like, last night I was literally, I can't online date anymore because I don't look like my pictures, and people aren't attracted to me, and I don't really look the way that I put it out there. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, woman. I have just spent my whole life blaming everything on how I look and thinking that I look okay now so that I can put that stuff past me, and it's just really fucking with me how quickly it popped up and I reverted back to these old ways of thinking. And so anyway, that's where my mental mindfuck is today. And I'm not a huge fan of it, and I don't like it. And I don't know. I hope it doesn't fuck with me too much. I mean, really, last night I was like, okay, I'm deleting. I mean, I probably should do this anyway, but I'm deleting all my online dating profiles, and I'm a fraud. I don't know. Whatever. So that's where my head is today, and it's fucking with me. But on a positive note, I feel good about my eating. I feel good about my physical fitness. I feel good about my alcohol consumption or lack thereof. I feel good about most of the things. So hopefully this will only spin around in my head, making me batshit crazy for 24 or 48 hours, and then I'll move on to the next thing to make me batshit crazy. Alrighty, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later, and thank you for indulging me.